Hello everybody, in this video I want to talk about the release of God of War for PC and playing this one for the first time on the PlayStation 5. Now this is a game that I just skipped. Now when I was using the PlayStation 4 I mostly play with my friends, mostly multiplayer games. From time to time I play single player games, but wasn't my main thing. Last of Us of course came and changed that. I played on the PlayStation 5, the remastered version, for the first time. It was absolutely epic, and since then I really pay attention to what games out there. But when my mind was so into multiplayer games, I just decided to skip God of War. It was kind of in my mind was a good game. I know it was a good game, but I seen gameplay, I seen trailers, and nothing really catches my eyes so much that I told myself I have to play it. The thing is that I don't like very scripted games. It's like it feels like a kind of a movie with interaction. I mean, I like very open-ended games where you have lots of freedom to do things. That's why I love multiplayers, where you can actually create your own stories. And it's just when you see, for example, other people play it, it's like the same thing, right? They're just following the script, and in between there's gameplay. However, this is kind of a general. What my mind was on the PlayStation 4 when I played lots of multiplayer games and less single-player games. Aside from that, I really love the interaction, of course, playing with friends. But I played God of War 2 days ago. I started playing 2 days ago, and I just blown away. This is just epic proportion, what I'm telling you. This is just, for me, this is just unheard of, because I didn't expect the game to be that good. Some people tell me, even when I post some opinion on Reddit, that I'm over-exaggerating. No, I'm not over-exaggerating. It's that good. It's that good. I wish there were more games that will actually get me that excited. I'm a PC player, right? I play lots of PlayStation PC games. I also come from the PlayStation 4. And this is, by the way, a PlayStation 4 game. Of course, optimized to run well on the PlayStation 5, but from what I've read, there's no enhancement in terms of visuals. And you can also play, by the way, we play with the main character, but they made the kid a secondary, but they implemented it so well, so you just with a few keys, like for example pressing the square button, you can actually combo enemies fighting in the air. So many skills to jump into and loot, but not overwhelming, for example, like Destiny. But you're going to find things, plenty of different armor gear and weapon enhancement that really enhances the gameplay experience. And I took the screenshots, by the way, in key moments in the game in order for to kind of show you how beautiful the game is. But there are plenty of them, and of course, where everything is alive, it's just gorgeous. But there's some key moments that I really like visually, that are really unique and different. It's not like everything is repeating. Everything feels new. There are so many amazing fights here, and the enemies are huge or big. Like so many kind of boss fights. They are just epic to fight against. It's just so satisfying. Always waiting for the next fight because you're enjoying it so much. Sometimes you play with many enemies, sometimes you're big enemies, sometimes a combination of both. This is such a perfect harmony that when everything just fits into place together, that's the result. Everything is so harmonized here with the music, the visuals, the animations. You see the character breathing, the skin stretches. You look at all the details of the world and the character. I mean, I just asked myself, how can it actually run? This is a PlayStation 4 version. How can it look that good? This is amazing when a game is optimized so well for the platform, and it's exclusive, that really optimized well for the platform, how a game can look like. So I'm sure it's going to look amazing on the PC as well. There are so many amazing characters that you meet on the way, and the interaction between the kid and the father is also funny and entertaining. And of course, the character grow in the story as well, which is another cool thing to follow. And if he told me, for example, if I've seen those screenshots that this is like the game they're going to play, I'm going to say, it's all cutscenes. But no, guys, this is the game. Of course, some of them are cutscenes from the game, but again, it's just in-game visuals. Now also pay a lot to the little animation, how the character move from stance, for example, to stance, how the characters move between one animation frame to the other. Everything just made so smooth. This way it feels so realistic and natural. You rarely see it perfected in such a way in a game. The lighting effects, the shadows, everything just looks absolutely amazing, especially in HDR. Character acting, voice acting is amazing. Absolutely just blows you away. That's why everything gets you to a point where you're so immersed with the game. The mechanics, just using the boat and just jumping, everything just feels smooth and connected so well. There's no way we feel, these little frustrations that you get. No. Even the camera work, the position of the camera as you go, for example, climbing a mountain, everything was meant to kind of give you more dramatic feeling when you actually do that. The look of the father looking at the kid when just crouching and passing through a passage. Those little things is just amazingly well done. And the color palette of the game is absolutely beautiful. It's just a game that you enjoy being in, travel through. So many different worlds, each one look unique and interesting in its own way. There were so many moments that you just stop and I say, wow, this is gorgeous. Wow. I mean, how did you do that? There's so many epic moments like this in the game, so many of them. And just imagine that you continue experience this throughout the game. So I really kind of enjoy following the story every single second. And there are lots, of course, that are talking and stuff, but not something that there are plenty of, but not something that you can say, oh, come on, I just want to skip it. No, not in this game. And I'm the type of person who really kind of, find myself in many games just, come on, give me the gameplay. Here is really there are lots of gameplay and really well balanced. I'm saying well balanced cutscenes that are not very long, so you won't suffer from it. Like even if you are kind of on the really extreme side of kind of I want more gameplay, less cutscenes. Now the combat is amazing. Of course, many of my most praises will be for the combat. It's so satisfying, so sleek. You get to fight with, by the way, different weapons. I think maybe gonna get more. I don't know. I just had the option to fight with two. Absolutely epic, and it's satisfying. The finisher is satisfying. You can combo with your kid. It's just this continuum of dealing damage and with different type of unique skills. It's just so satisfying. And of course, there are also puzzles, which are really nice, and lots of exploration to do and find collectibles and other stuff. So if you are kind of a person who goes for platinum, you have a big challenge in this game. So yeah, God of War is like no other. This is a game, usually I kind of enjoy buying the latest game that run, designed for PlayStation 5, but I mean, it's not about, of course, just about the game being made for PlayStation 5. It has to be a great game, and this is a great game. It looks amazing on the PlayStation 5. And imagine that actually looking the same on the PlayStation 4. I mean, wow. Wow. That's what I have to say, just wow. But of course, this run is a very smooth frame rate. Runs on PlayStation 5, so it runs on 60 frames per second. And I haven't encountered any single frame rate in this game. This is just perfectly optimized, perfectly. Of course, you optimize for the PlayStation 4. We can expect it to run amazing on the PlayStation 5, but yeah, it does. Everything is just super slick and smooth. And for me, it just feels like, they took many games, just put it into one. The sheer of content that you have, and I mean, I just can't believe it. They created so many immense and detailed worlds just for you sometimes just to pass through them even one time. Over some places you're going to go through several times, but there are many places just say, wow, you created all this for me just to pass through one time. You say, wow, this is insane, the amount of detail of everything. Really, I'm just blown away. That's why I'm saying it. It's just designed like, like they want you to enjoy every single piece of inch in this game. No matter where, if you look up, left, top, bottom, it doesn't matter. It has to look epic. And the little mechanics, just for example, riding on a monster and hitting it and actually driving through other enemies and eliminating them while riding the monster. Of course, timing and parrying is also great in this game. Not always that it was accurate, but again, you can actually parry lots of movements, and there's some amazing fights that you need to really kind of figure out actually what to do. They kind of play with you a bit, not making everything just damage. You need to figure out things. So after start playing the game, I now understand why they bring it to the PC. Once you play this one, you really want to play the sequel games. Because you're gonna say, oh my God, this is what I get on the PlayStation. Such an amazing game. I mean, wow. I remember many people actually who play Destiny with me really wanted Destiny to come to PC, and now people just addicted to the game. The same as I was, by the way, when I played on the PlayStation 4. And just, they can't stop playing it. This is actually the only game that they play. Many players like that. It just gives you such a very complete experience. But it's called Destiny, social game, a multiplayer game. It's focused on that. Raids and stuff and strikes and doing co-op, lots of co-op. But again, when it comes to single player gameplay experience, this one, there's nothing like that I played. I can even say that I told you it's much better experience that I played with The Last of Us. And I really love The Last of Us. So how can I say that? Well, because it's that good. So I'm happy that actually PC players can actually play it, but that might lead for them to actually want to get the PlayStation 5, just seeing how amazing gameplay experience are there. I mean, everything just felt so epic in this game. So I definitely can understand people who play it on the PC and just say, oh my God, I need to play it. You know, maybe the other games of God of War will come for PC eventually, but of course it won't be on day one for sure. It might take even years after you see the game coming to PC. But again, if they play it, they're going to say, oh my God, I want to get the experience like over again in the next chapter of this franchise, because it's that good. And some people on Reddit actually asked me, oh, wait until you get PC. I'm a PC player. They thought that we are like I'm a PlayStation fan and I got a PlayStation, I don't even play on PC, and how amazing PC will be. No, I'm a PC player. And I'm saying that as a PC player who just got the PlayStation 5 and also was a PlayStation 4 player. It's not like I don't know what PlayStation is, right? What games out there. I did play, of course, many games on PlayStation 4, both single player, by the way, and multiplayer, but the focus was on the multiplayer. So this is it. God of War is insane, guys. There's no words that can describe the game. No words. Just the only thing that can describe it is just my enthusiasm. That's the only thing that can describe how good the game is. And maybe this is not enough, because I can't really tell you what I felt inside when I actually played it. I was blown away emotionally every single second in the game. So that's how good it is. So definitely when it comes to PC, make sure you pick it up. And after you pick it up and play it, you might say, all right, I'm going to get PlayStation after that, because I want to play Ragnarok when it comes, God of War Ragnarok when it comes for the PlayStation 5. And you just can imagine a game optimized for, like this, optimized for the PlayStation 5. Wow. I mean, I just can't believe it. What more they can actually do? How it would look like, I don't know. I need to see this. This would be absolutely insane. I mean, play it. I'm not saying. I told you, seeing it can be misleading. Play it. So this is it for this video. I hope you enjoyed this one. If you played it, tell me what you think about this game. And if you haven't played, what do you think about the game coming to PC? Let me know in the comment section below, and I'll see you very soon on the next video. Thanks for watching, everyone. Cheers. Bye-bye.